If you would have told my younger self that I would be traveling solo and flying first class, I would have laughed or cried. I don't know. I would have never believed it. I was so worried and so concerned what other people thought. Or was I smart enough to figure out how to go alone? Or what if I looked funny doing it? I don't know. Or just something weird. I was just any excuse to not do what I truly wanted to do. And that's just to travel as much and as often as I can. And I've always been kind of a luxury girl, but frugal. I don't want to say cheap. I think I'm very generous, but I don't like to, basically first class flying, I think, in my opinion, is paying $500 for a little chintzy meal. So I don't like to always spend a lot of money on something that, I don't know, I don't think a meal's worth $500 on an airplane. So I've always tried to figure out ways I can do it and still live a fulfilling life. And I got it. And I'm going to share that with you in this video right now. So if you're wanting to travel solo and maybe even fly first class and stay at luxurious, beautiful places like I do for free, well, this is the video. Now the travel part, the actual flying, I haven't quite figured out how to get for free, but I have found a way to upgrade or for free or nearly free. So it allows me to be able to afford to fly first class. When I was crushing it in real estate and I was traveling, if I take my daughter or my mom or something, I loved the fact that I could pay for theirs to travel first class as well. But now that I don't make quite that much as I was making in real estate and I'm not traveling with a posse no more, I have to pay for everything myself. So what I do is I make sure I put everything on a credit card and then I pay it off every month. And I get the points. And I have two main credit cards. One's for Delta, their credit card, because I fly Delta a lot and I use the Lyft app and you get extra points. And then I use those points to upgrade to first class or even sometimes just Comfort Plus. Because one, then I'm at the front of the plane. I'm not row 36 in the back by the bathroom, which sometimes I take because I'm not in a huge hurry between layovers or to get off the flight. Because again, I'm trying to, conserve wherever I can. But I notice sometimes if you just even pay to upgrade to Comfort Plus, I've found, believe it or not, it's cheaper than paying for your one piece of luggage if you're checking a bag, which is normally $35, $40. So I'm like, well, heck, I'll just upgrade to Comfort Plus, maybe for $5 more, the same amount, whether cash or using my points, and I don't have to pay to check a bag. So I don't know, check a bag, pay for it, and sit in the back, or just upgrade. Or I will just be all out and just use my points and I'm like, you know what, it's a long flight. I'm flying from the East Coast to the West Coast. I'm just gonna use my miles and I'm gonna fly first class because that way when I get there, I'm not tired, I have plenty of miles, I'm rested, I'm ready to go. And I really enjoyed the flight a lot more. So that's how I ended up being able to fly first class. How I ended up being able to travel solo, again, because younger me would have been too afraid or too worried about what people thought, I don't know. I just decided to start doing little things to push me out of my comfort zone. Take a road trip by yourself. If you're having a problem with this, just go ahead, go on a road trip. Just see how you do. Get to a destination, get out, walk around. There you go. You just took a little trip solo. I'm sure you go to the grocery store, I would think, by yourself, or there's just other things you just do by yourself because you can't grab somebody every time. I'm not sure. If not, please let me know. But also do like a day trip or go for a weekend and just go by yourself until you build up, it's like a muscle, I guess, where you just all of a sudden get comfortable. I don't think twice about traveling alone anymore. I also used to be leery about meeting new people, like having to go to a house I'm going to house sit at for free, or maybe they're paying me and it's luxurious. But now I don't. I do the pre-screening. I'm so familiar and comfortable being on alone, approaching people. I don't even get nervous. I'm sure a lot of that is because of my real estate. I had to meet buyers and sellers one-on-one, but it wasn't always like that. I built that muscle up and I know you can too, but whatever way you need to do it. So that's how I end up staying at beautiful, luxurious places. I will obviously do my research before I agree to house sit. I will, have a phone call or preferably a Zoom call so I can get a much better feel once I see them. I research their property, the neighborhood. I want to make sure it's a place I'm going to be happy staying at. What's included? Are they letting me use their car? Or is everything walking distance? I'm here in Sacramento today. It's June. It's June. I'm sitting outside. It's going to be 100 today, but right now it is so beautiful. I'm not sure what time it is, probably 9 a.m. or something. I'm sitting outside on this garden oasis patio. It has a little waterfall. I shut it off because it was making too much noise. But I was sitting here yesterday. I literally fell asleep in this chair. It's just so beautiful. The house is gorgeous. And again, it's free and it's in downtown Sacramento, right by my daughter's house. I asked her to drive by when she had time before I agreed to house sit. I'm watching the cutest little kitten. I think it's off chasing something by the waterfall right now. And it's all, again, it's for free. So this is how I ended up being able to travel and live luxuriously for hardly anything anymore. Like I said, I do have to pay for my airfare, but you can even write it off if a house sitting job is paying you, that can cover your airfare costs. Or I pick some that I drive to sometimes. But I love that I'm completely reinvented myself. I'm not that shy, timid girl as far as being on my own. I can solo travel, and oftentimes I get to travel first class. And I think if you're on the fence about trying to live a more fulfilling life and travel is in your life, I say if I can do it, you can too. Thanks for watching. Till next time.